Tonight, let us take a journey not through roads or oceans, but through the corridors of mystery. There are questions that science, despite all its power, has not answered. Questions that linger in the silence of the night, waiting for someone, anyone, to uncover them. We live in an age of knowledge. Satellites orbit the Earth, peering deep into the cosmos. Supercomputers process numbers faster than the human mind can imagine. Microscopes allow us to see the hidden world of cells and atoms. And yet, despite all of this progress, there are mysteries that remain untouched. Science explains so much, and still, there are dreams that cannot be measured, forces that cannot be weighed, phenomena that cannot be repeated in a laboratory. They exist at the edges of our understanding, like stars on the horizon of the night sky. Think of consciousness, the simple fact that you are aware, listening right now. Where does that awareness come from? No equation has captured it. No machine has replicated it. It remains, quietly, beyond reach. Think of the universe itself. Billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars, and yet we still do not know how it truly began, or why it exists at all. What came before the first spark? What lies beyond the furthest edge of space? As we explore tonight, we will wander through these mysteries. Dreams, the birth of the universe, dark matter and black holes, the strange flicker of déjà vu, the Bermuda Triangle, the healing power of belief, the lights of the aurora, and the silent ruins of ancient civilizations. Each of these mysteries resists explanation. Each whispers to us in its own way. Some frighten us, some inspire us, but all remind us that the world is far more mysterious than we imagine. So, allow yourself to relax. Let your breathing slow. Let the rhythm of words carry you. As science sleeps, mystery awakens. And in that awakening, perhaps you will find a different kind of rest. Close your eyes, and let us begin. Every night, as the world grows quiet, we enter another reality. We lie down, close our eyes, and suddenly our mind begins to weave images, stories, and emotions. This is the realm of dreams. For centuries, thinkers have asked, why do we dream? What is the purpose of these strange, fleeting worlds that vanish with the morning light? Science tells us that dreams may be random firings of the brain, fragments of memory stitched together in confusion. But if that is true, why do some dreams feel so real? Why do we wake up with the weight of emotions that linger long after the images fade? Fear that tightens the chest, joy that warms the heart, a sadness so heavy it follows us into the day. Dreams seem to carry meaning, even when logic says they should not. Some believe they are messages from the unconscious mind, symbols that reveal hidden truths about ourselves. Others believe they may be windows into parallel worlds or fragments of memories from lives we have never lived. Throughout history, dreams have shaped human destiny. In ancient Egypt, dreams were considered sacred messages from the gods. Priests would sleep in temples, hoping for visions that could heal the sick. In Greece, philosophers like Aristotle studied dreams as reflections of the soul. And even in modern times, great discoveries have been born from dreams. The structure of the atom, the melody of a symphony, the design of a machine, all whispered to someone in the silence of sleep. But dreams are only part of the mystery. The greater question is consciousness itself. What does it mean to be aware? To say, I am here, I exist. No equation has ever captured this. No machine has ever created it. Consciousness is something we live every moment, yet it slips through our fingers when we try to hold it. Some scientists call it an illusion. They say the brain simply produces the feeling of self. But others wonder if consciousness is not created but received. Like a radio, the brain may be tuning into a signal that already exists. If so, where does that signal come from? When you dream, perhaps you are glimpsing that signal more clearly. Perhaps dreams are the language of consciousness when it is free from the body, and perhaps that is why dreams feel both strange and deeply familiar. So tonight, as you drift towards sleep, remember that the images in your mind are not meaningless. They are part of a greater mystery, one that science has yet to solve. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and let the dream world open its gates. It is not a place of nonsense. It is a place of wonder. And in that wonder lies the truth that cannot yet be explained. Lift your thoughts beyond the earth, beyond the clouds, beyond the stars. Tonight, we enter the mystery of the universe itself. The Big Bang Theory tells us that the cosmos began nearly 14 billion years ago with a sudden flash of energy and light. From that single point, space itself expanded, carrying galaxies, stars, and planets into being. But even with all of science's progress, one question remains unanswered. What came before the beginning? The idea of nothing is impossible for the human mind to grasp. We are surrounded by existence, air, light, earth, time itself. Yet scientists believe there was a moment before all of this, a silence so complete that from it, the first spark of creation appeared. How can something arise from nothing? This is a question that haunts cosmology. Some say that the universe may be eternal, endlessly expanding and collapsing in cycles. Others believe we live in just one universe among countless others, a multiverse where every possibility exists. And then there are those who wonder if the universe is not a physical thing at all, but a dream of consciousness unfolding itself. When we look into the night sky, we are looking back in time. The light of distant stars takes millions, even billions of years to reach us. The faint glow we see is not what exists now, but what once was. Every star is a memory, every galaxy a ghost of the past. And still, beyond the furthest star, space continues. An endless darkness, silent and cold, without edge or border. No matter how far we travel, there is always more. The universe stretches beyond imagination, and within it, we remain small, fragile, temporary, and yet, the universe is not only vast, it is intimate. The atoms that form your body were born in the heart of ancient stars. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen you breathe, all were forged in explosions billions of years ago. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are its child. Perhaps this is why the mystery of the universe feels so personal. When we ask, where did it all begin? And we are also asking, where did we come from? When we ask, what will happen to the stars? We are also asking, what will happen to us? Science has mapped the galaxies, measured the background radiation, built powerful telescopes, but the greatest questions remain untouched. What lies beyond the beginning? What lies beyond the end? And why does the universe exist at all? As you listen now, breathe deeply. Imagine yourself drifting through the stars, weightless, timeless, a small spark of consciousness floating in an ocean of infinite space. You are both nothing and everything. The universe began in silence. Perhaps it will end in silence. And in that silence, maybe you will find rest. Now, let us drift deeper into the invisible. For everything we see, stars, planets, dust, light, is only a small fraction of the universe. Astronomers tell us that nearly 95% of the cosmos is missing from sight. Not destroyed, not gone, simply invisible. They call it dark matter and dark energy. Dark matter cannot be seen, yet its presence is undeniable. It bends the paths of galaxies. It holds the stars together like an invisible hand. Without it, galaxies would fly apart, scattered like sand in the wind. It is there, silent, hidden, unmeasurable, a ghostly scaffolding on which the visible universe rests. And then, even stranger, there is dark energy. While dark matter pulls the universe inward, dark energy pushes it apart. It is the force that causes the cosmos to expand faster and faster, stretching space itself like a breath that never ends. Imagine this. Every second, the universe grows larger. Galaxies drift farther away. Stars become more distant. And one day, if this continues, all light may fade into endless night. A universe expanding into silence, driven by an energy we cannot see, cannot touch, cannot explain. Scientists search for dark matter in underground laboratories with detectors sensitive enough to hear a single particle. They build satellites to trace the faintest whispers of dark energy. But still, the mystery remains untouched. We do not know what they are. We only know they surround us, pass through us, and shape our destiny. It is a humbling thought that everything we see, the sun, the moon, the mountains, the oceans, is only a fragment, a single page in a vast book we cannot yet read. Perhaps dark matter and dark energy are not just physical forces. Perhaps they are the hidden breath of the universe, a reminder that reality is deeper than sight, greater than science, more mysterious than our imagination can hold. As you listen now, close your eyes. Picture yourself floating in space, surrounded by stars, and yet feeling the invisible, like a current beneath the sea. Unseen but powerful, silent but eternal. Dark matter, dark energy, the unseen heart of the cosmos. And as you drift towards sleep, let this thought comfort you. We are cradled in mysteries, and not all mysteries are meant to be solved. Some are meant simply to be felt. From the unseen forces of dark matter and dark energy, let us drift now toward the most mysterious objects in the universe. They are called black holes, silent giants, hidden in the darkness. A black hole is a place where gravity becomes so strong that nothing can escape, not even light. Imagine a star collapsing in upon itself, its mass squeezed into a single point, a point so dense, so heavy, that space itself bends inward. That point is called a singularity. Around it lies the event horizon, a boundary beyond which nothing can return. If you cross it, you vanish from this universe. Time slows, light fades, and everything falls silently into the unknown. What happens inside a black hole? Science does not know. Some say it is a place where the laws of physics break down completely. Others believe it could be a gateway to another universe or even another dimension. Black holes are not rare. In fact, at the center of nearly every galaxy lies a supermassive black hole. including the one in our own Milky Way. Billions of stars circle its invisible heart, drawn by its enormous pull. It is both terrifying and essential. Without black holes, galaxies might never have formed. And yet, they remain invisible. We cannot see them directly. We only see their shadows, the way they bend starlight, or the way nearby matter spirals inward, glowing hot before it disappears forever. In 2019, for the very first time, humanity captured an image of a black hole's shadow, a dark circle surrounded by a fiery halo of light, a doorway into eternity. It is humbling to imagine. An object so powerful it can swallow suns, and yet completely silent. A cosmic abyss where time and space themselves unravel. As you listen, breathe slowly. Picture yourself drifting near the event horizon, floating weightless. There is no sound, no resistance, only the pull of the infinite. Do not fear it. For the black hole is not only an end, it may also be a beginning, a womb of creation, hidden in destruction. Perhaps from every black hole, another universe is born. In the end, black holes remind us of a truth we often forget, that the universe is not fully ours to know. It holds secrets too deep, too vast, too silent. And in that silence, you may find rest. Close your eyes and drift with the stars. From the infinite darkness of black holes, let us return now gently to something closer, something within ourselves, a fleeting sensation, that strange whisper called déjà vu. It happens suddenly. You are walking into a room you have never seen before, and yet something feels familiar. Every detail, the way the light falls, the sound of footsteps, the voices around you, all of it feels as though you have already lived this moment. But when and how? Science calls déjà vu a trick of memory. The brain, they say, confuses the present with the past. Signals arrive too quickly, overlapping. The mind believes it has experienced something before when it has not. But if it is only confusion, why does it feel so profound? Why does it give us a shiver, a pause, as though we are standing at the edge of something greater? Some believe déjà vu is a glimpse of parallel worlds, timelines running beside our own. Perhaps, for just a second, the veil grows thin. You see what another version of you has already lived. Others whisper of reincarnation, echoes from past lives bleeding into the present. A memory not from this body, not from this lifetime, but from another existence, carried deep within the soul. Still others see déjà vu as a sign of destiny, a reminder that we are walking a path already written, and that every step we take was always meant to be. Science shrugs. It cannot measure déjà vu in a lab. It cannot predict when it will happen or why. It appears like a spark, and then it vanishes, leaving only a trace of wonder behind. And maybe that is enough. Maybe déjà vu is not meant to be solved, but felt. A reminder that life itself is more mysterious than we realize. That the mind is more than memory. That time may be more than a straight line. As you drift towards sleep, remember the last time déjà vu visited you. How it made the present shimmer with strangeness. How, for one moment, you stood in two places at once, the present and something beyond it. Breathe slowly. Allow that mystery to stay with you, gentle and quiet. Not to disturb your rest, but to remind you that even in the smallest moments, the unknown lives beside us, always waiting, always whispering, Déjà Vu, the dream of time itself. From the mysteries of the mind, let us sail outward, across the oceans, to a place where waves crash, storms rise suddenly, and countless ships and planes have vanished without a trace. This place is known as the Bermuda Triangle. It lies between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, a stretch of sea that looks no different from any other. Blue waters, white clouds, the horizon shining under the sun. And yet, sailors whisper of strange currents. Pilots speak of compasses spinning wildly, and stories tell of journeys that never returned. In the early 20th century, Flight 19, 5 U.S. Navy planes, took off on a training mission. Radio contact was lost. Their final words were filled with confusion. Everything looked strange, even the ocean. None of the planes, nor the rescue aircraft sent after them, were ever found. Over the years, hundreds of ships and planes are said to have disappeared here, some with distress calls cut short, others simply gone, as though swallowed by the sea. Science offers explanations: powerful storms, strong ocean currents, magnetic anomalies that confuse instruments. All are possible, and yet none explain why so many vanish so completely, why wreckage is rarely found, why silence follows so quickly. Some believe the Bermuda Triangle is a natural vortex, a tear in the fabric of space and time, a place where worlds overlap and where those who enter may slip into another dimension. Others speak of Atlantis, a lost civilization beneath the sea, its strange energy still pulsing through the waters. And some wonder if UFOs, drawn to the Earth's mysteries, play their part in these vanishings. Whatever the truth, the Bermuda Triangle remains an open wound in human imagination, a place where science and superstition collide, a reminder that the sea, vast and deep, still keeps secrets. As you listen now, imagine drifting on calm waters. The sky is wide, the waves gentle, yet beneath the surface lies an unknown current, a hidden pull waiting to take you somewhere else. Not a place of fear, but a place of silence, a passage leading you deeper into mystery. Do not resist it. Allow the thought to cradle you as gently as the rocking of a boat. For the Bermuda Triangle is not only about disappearance, it is about surrender to the vastness of the unknown, to the reminder that not everything needs to be mapped, measured, explained. Close your eyes, let the waves carry you, and in that drifting, you may find rest. From the restless sea of the Bermuda Triangle, let us return to the quiet mystery within ourselves, a mystery not of oceans or stars, but of the human mind and body. It is called the placebo effect. The word placebo means "I shall please." It is a simple pill, often sugar or salt, with no active medicine inside, and yet people who take it often begin to heal. Pain eases, symptoms fade. The body responds as though touched by something real. How can this be? Science tells us that belief itself may trigger the brain to release natural chemicals, endorphins, dopamine, healing signals throughout the body. But the question is deeper. Why does belief alone sometimes work better than medicine? There are stories of patients given fake surgeries, incisions made, then closed again, with no treatment performed, and yet they recovered because they believed they had been healed. The body followed the mind. The placebo effect challenges our understanding of reality. Is healing only physical? Or does the mind hold a power far greater than we imagine? If belief can heal, what else can it do? Could it protect us from illness before it begins? Could it create strength where none existed? Could it change the course of life itself? Doctors struggle with this mystery, for while medicine must be tested and measured, the placebo hides in every study, every trial. It is the shadow of belief, the reminder that the mind is not passive, but active, creative, alive. Some say the placebo effect is proof that body and mind are not separate. They are one, two reflections in the same mirror. When the mind believes, the body listens. When the heart has hope, the cells respond. And so, perhaps the true medicine has always been within us. Not a pill, not a needle, but the quiet power of belief. As you breathe slowly now, think of your own body. Every cell, alive, listening. Every breath, a signal of life. Imagine sending a thought of calm, of peace, of healing. And feel your body respond, gently, quietly, naturally. The placebo effect is not deception. It is a reminder that we are more than machines of flesh and bone. We are creatures of mind, spirit, and mystery. Tonight, as you drift into sleep, remember this power within. A power that does not need explanation to exist. A power that science still cannot solve. Close your eyes and let belief itself carry you into rest. From the quiet mystery of the mind's power to heal, let us now lift our gaze to the sky, to a wonder that has guided travelers, inspired myths, and painted the heavens with light. The Aurora Borealis, the northern lights. In the frozen nights of the far north, the sky suddenly comes alive. Green curtains ripple across the darkness. Purple and red flames dance at the edges of the horizon. The heavens themselves seem to breathe, as if the earth is draped in a living veil of color. Science tells us that auroras appear when charged particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere. Invisible energy becomes visible light, spread across the sky in shapes no artist could fully capture. It is a meeting of worlds, the sun and the earth, the cosmic and the human. But to those who witnessed it long ago, the aurora was never just physics. To the Norse, it was the glow of Valkyrie riding across the night. To the Inuit, it was the spirits of ancestors dancing above the snow. In Finland, they called it foxfires, believing the light was born from a magical fox brushing its tail against the mountains. Even now, standing beneath an aurora is more than an explanation. It is an experience. The air is still, the silence deep, and then light moves as though alive, folding and unfolding, shimmering like silk in the wind. You cannot help but feel you are in the presence of something sacred. Perhaps that is the true power of the aurora, not just the science, but the way it reminds us that beauty can emerge from invisible forces, that even in the coldest nights, the sky can burn with color. As you breathe now, imagine the sky above you filling with green light. Imagine the horizon glowing purple and gold. Feel the quiet awe, the stillness of standing beneath a living sky. You do not need to explain it. You do not need to understand every particle, every wave. Simply allow the beauty to flow through you. Let it soften the mind. Let it quiet the heart. The aurora is a gift of the cosmos, a gentle reminder that mystery is not always frightening. Sometimes, mystery is simply beautiful, and beauty itself can be enough. Close your eyes. Let the colors dance in your thoughts and drift gently into their light. From the dancing lights of the aurora, let us step back in time. not millions of years into the cosmos, but thousands of years upon the earth, to the ruins of civilizations long gone. Silent stones, standing in fields, deserts, and jungles, reminders of mysteries still unsolved. Across the world, ancient ruins rise like questions carved in stone. The pyramids of Egypt, built with blocks so heavy that even modern cranes would struggle to lift them. Stonehenge, circles of rock aligned with the solstices, their builders unknown. The Nazca lines in Peru, drawn across the desert, so vast they can only be seen from the sky. And temples, hidden in jungles, their walls etched with forgotten gods and stories. Who built them? Why were they built? And how were they built, with tools far less advanced than those we hold today? Archaeologists search for answers. They uncover bones, pottery, carvings. They study the alignment of stars, the rituals of ancient peoples. And yet, the full truth slips away, like sand through fingers. The builders are gone. Their voices are silent, their secrets buried. Some believe lost civilizations once walked the earth, with knowledge greater than our own. Others whisper of visitors from the stars, guiding human hands in ages past. And some simply see in the ruins a reminder that time itself is the greatest mystery, that all things rise and all things fall. But ruins are not only about endings, they are about memory, about the persistence of stone, standing long after flesh and blood are gone. When you stand before an ancient ruin, you feel the weight of history pressing gently around you. A silence deeper than words, a presence that lingers though the people are gone. Perhaps the ruins are not meant to be solved. Perhaps they are meant to be experienced, to remind us that we are part of a story much larger than ourselves, that just as we wonder at the stones of the past, one day others may wonder at the traces we leave behind. As you breathe slowly now, imagine walking through an ancient temple. The stones are cool beneath your fingers. The air is still. Light falls through broken walls, and plants weave through cracks in the floor. It is quiet, but not empty. It is filled with memory. Let that silence cradle you. Let the stones remind you that not everything must be known. Some mysteries are meant to remain, so that wonder never fades. Close your eyes, rest among the ruins, and let their quiet strength carry you into sleep. We have wandered tonight through dreams and consciousness, the birth of the universe, the invisible weight of dark matter, the silent pull of black holes, the strange shimmer of déjà vu, the restless seas of the Bermuda Triangle, the quiet power of belief in the placebo effect, the glowing skies of the Aurora, and the ancient ruins that watch us from the past. Each mystery is different. Some belong to the stars, some to the oceans, some to the mind, and some to time itself. But all of them share one truth. They remind us that the world is greater than our explanations. Science has given us knowledge, but knowledge is not the same as understanding. There will always be questions without answers, always doors that remain closed. And perhaps that is the gift of mystery, to keep us humble, to keep us searching, to keep us dreaming. As you breathe slowly now, let the weight of these mysteries fall away. You do not need to solve them. You do not need to hold them. They are like stars in the night sky, beautiful simply because they are there. The unknown is not our enemy. It is our companion. It walks with us through life, and it rests with us in sleep. So let your eyes close, let your mind drift, and let these mysteries become soft whispers guiding you into rest. For tonight, there is nothing to figure out, nothing to chase, Nothing to fear, only the quiet and the comfort of the unknown. Good night, and may the mysteries carry you into dreams.